Hello, Wolf Pups. It's your host, Raytheus. How are you doing? We're back, Diablo 3 Necromancer PTR Beta. This time we're gonna be trying out Army of the Dead. Let's get into it. Here we have Army of the Dead. Cooldown is 120 seconds. Holy shit. But it's a pretty powerful spell. Summons a massive army of death to pummel the targeted location. For some reason, this reminds me of Death Knight and WoW, World of Warcraft, Summoning Army of the Dead. I don't think it's really the same concept, but it just always reminds me of the Death Knight whenever I see Army of the Dead. I guess it's just ingrained in my head. We have Blighted Grasp, Army of the Dead. Blighted Grasp, hands raised from the ground and deal damage to enemies. Let's give it a whirl. Pretty neat. If we have more enemies, that'd probably be a bigger effect, I imagine. And then we'll be back after that goes on cooldown, off cooldown, and we'll be on to the next skill. So bear with me here. Alright, let's check out that other rune. We're on to Death Valley. The skeletal army knocks all affected enemies towards the center. I always imagine whenever I see knocks, I just automatically think back. Messed up brain I have here. Let's get into it. Get these enemies falling down here. And there we go. There's Death Valley. Supposed to knock them towards the center, but I think that happened a little premature. We'll be on to our next rune skill after the long cooldown. So here we'll be going on that one. Alright, let's get into that lovely next rune. Unconventional Wave. Skeletons will rise from the ground and attack random targets. I don't think that's so good. Wouldn't you want it direct? Maybe not. Let's see how it goes. I guess that's not so bad. Is it just me, or is Army of the Dead kind of lackluster? Maybe I'm not ruined into it, the skill tree into it right. I'll have to look down here. Maybe I just don't have the right stuff going on for it. I just think it's a little lackluster. I could be wrong. I think people are using it. Not sure. Wait for that other long cooldown though, and we'll go to the next one. I think there might be another one after this. I'm not sure. 2 more or 1 more, but we'll get into it. Alright, we're back having that off cooldown, and in the meantime I did read through the Bones of Rathma set. Actually, slow down, Enchantress. Actually built into the Army of the Dead. So if you're looking for that Army of the Dead build, definitely build up that Rathma's Bones of Rathma set. If you get 2 set, your minions have a chance to reduce the cooldown of Army of the Dead by 1 second each time they deal damage, which is awesome for Army of the Dead. 4 set, you gain 1% damage reduction for 5 seconds each time one of your minions deal damage, max 50 stacks. And if you have the 6 set, each active skeletal mage increases the damage of your minions and Army of the Dead by 250%. So skeletal mage will be good in that Army of the Dead build there, which I already have on my toolbar from last time. We do actually have 2 more. We got Frozen Army coming up next. Increases the damage of the army, and they now attack all enemies in a line. So thankfully, once this goes on cooldown, I'll try to use Skeletal Mages, get this back up going faster. Oh yeah, that helps out a bunch instead of me waiting around 120 seconds. You don't always have to do things the hard way. Sometimes you can do it a little easier.
All must serve the cycle.
Might as well just kill some enemies here. We'll see if this pops back up really fast.
This world can abide you no longer.
Yeah, or maybe not. Okay, hold on. We'll be right back. Alright, let's get this party started with the last rune. Dead Storm. Raise a storm of the dead that surrounds you, damaging enemies near you for the duration. Sounds pretty good. Let's give the storm a try. Oh, that's pretty neat. That might be the best one so far, in my opinion. Just because if enemies get close to you, they're pretty much gonna get damaged hard. Skeletal, I don't know why I keep not being able to say that. Skeletal mages should be able to hit things that are a little farther away from you, so you'd have the best of both worlds, I would think, in my opinion. Could be wrong on that, but I think Bones of Rathma, skeletal mages to hit enemies, get your army of the dead back up, and then have your army of the dead, you know, surround you, wipe out enemies that are getting close to you. Would maximize you killing pretty much most things that are in your vicinity. That's it. Army of the Dead. If you like this video, give it a pause up, subscribe, join the pack. Till next time, take care.